From the United Kingdom, the new unified heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Stiverne.
Two Shot. It's getting smarter. How's it going? It's your boy, Derek Two Shot. And first, I'd like you to smash that like button and also subscribe. God damn it, I hate YouTubers that do that. So it's I know. Okay, there's a few that are good, but I hate that. So it's Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
Auf ihm was zuzurufen.
Call Batman. Had a call from Gotham City. I'm here. We're so serious.
Wilder's right hand is Thor's hammer, and here in round one, he is
He's already dead.
Staples Center. Got like thousands of people gonna be there. Hulk Hogan's gonna be there.
This is a dream match, brother. One that I've always dreamed of, brother. But I got news for you. I'll be 102 years old, brother, by the time I step into the ring at SummerSlam.
People have talked about this for years. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, we're going back, let's check my reports here. Oh man, this must have been 2015.
Listen, there's only one Tyson Fury. What you got to say about that, Deontay? What you got to say about that, my man?
Hold on a second. Let's keep this civil here.
This ain't wrestling. This ain't the WWE, baby. When you do step in this ring with me, if you do, because this could have been done a long time ago, you can run around like you a preacher and all that you want, but baby, I promise you, when you step in the ring, I will baptize you.
Deontay Wilder, born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I need to find out what is there to do here.
Football.
Football. Go to football games.
Roll Tide.
Football team.
2008, he won a bronze medal in Beijing at the Summer Olympics. Beat Stiverne for the WBC Heavyweight Championship. It was a vacant belt. So Klitschko retires in 2014, undefeated, belt goes vacant. Stiverne and Areola fight, but there's no belt. But then they fight again in a rematch. The first one, Areola broke his nose, fought to the end anyway, got his nose broken. Next fight, Areola was starting to win the fight, but Stiverne came back, knocked him out. Stiverne's a pretty tough guy, but people now call him a bum because he hasn't done anything in a while. But people back in the old days said, oh, that's the only good guy Wilder fought, now he's a bum. It's amazing how people change, you know. Or the comment sections do. So Wilder beat him. That was January, 17th? I remember that fight, too. We had it on, we were watching it here with me and some friends, and Harry got in a fight with my dad about some beer. So Wilder has the belt. He's had the belt since. The belts have, all the belts have been unified except for that one for Anthony Joshua. Joshua, for some reason, wouldn't take the $50 million to fight Wilder, so Wilder says he's a coward, which pretty much makes sense. So yeah, he beat a southpaw named Spilka from Poland. That's when the rivalry really kind of began. I mean, they'd talked, obviously. They'd talked. There'd been lots of talk. Fury already had the championship. He had already beaten Klitschko at this stage. He had all the belts except for Wilder's belt. Well, actually, no, wait. He had to get rid of one because he wouldn't fight Glasgow, and he said that was a waste of time. He wanted to fight Klitschko because he had that as a... It's weird. You have a contract, right, that states there's a rematch clause, but yet you have to fight this other guy named Glasgow, and if you don't fight him... you lose a belt, even though, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
And it's gone.
What the fuck is wrong with this shit? That's one thing I like about the UFC better. I mean, the best are supposed to fight the best. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's like one belt. It's like the WWE when it was the WWF. God, those were the days. What else do we got here? Doesn't Wilder have a snakeskin Lambo, fellas?
Oh man, look at that shit. Man, it be hard as fuck.
Yeah. Hey, I see you, but they telling me about that. I see the guy, damn. And slow everything on the traffic down up that bitch, man.
Tyson Fury can fight southpaw and orthodox. He's more of a boxer. He's not as much of a power puncher, clearly. Although, interesting, he did knock Christian Hammer down. Who? Yeah, he's that Romanian-German fighter. Why is it that everyone is born in some country and then fights for Germany? Klitschko, There's Manuel Char. Anyway, the list goes on and on. He knocked down Christian Hammer in the 5th round. Christian Hammer retired after 8 rounds. He was like, it's over. Yeah, we have to go back to a chocolate factory. Yeah.
The land of chocolate.
But the point of that is that Povetkin fought. Povetkin, a much harder, better combo type puncher, for the most part, than Tyson Fury. But he never knocked down Christian Hammer. He won on a decision. It was a unanimous decision. He won like every round. But he still never knocked Christian Hammer down or stopped him after 8. I guess Hammer had a bit more heart than that, but he still never went down. Also a guy named, what's that guy's name? He stopped him. It was called the knockout or TKO after like 5 rounds. He got that guy out of there. I think it was about a year before Povetkin fought the same guy in a 10-round fight. Also couldn't knock him out. That's 2 guys Povetkin couldn't take out of there. So, if you know who Povetkin is and stuff like that. Although Wilder fought that guy several years later, so maybe he's older and stuff and he's been beat up a lot. But nonetheless, Wilder fought him and knocked him out like cold in 3 rounds. So I better put that in. Wilder has a hard punch. People will say it's not as hard as Tyson's. Why? Why is it not?
I'm a boy, baby. This is where you finish. Welcome to Alabama, baby.
He's already dead.
Okay, first of all, let's get out of there that he destroyed Trevor Berbick. A great fighter that, I don't know if he ever went down in his whole career other than that, but in 2 rounds he was destroyed, annihilated by Tyson. So I want to point that out. 1988 Spinks. Spinks wasn't really a big guy. He was more of a Holyfield kind of fighter, without the chin, obviously, because did Tyson knock Holyfield down? Did Lennox Lewis knock Holyfield down? What about that guy, that troll, Zelenoff, Charlie Zelenoff? That's a whole can of worms.
Hey, you have reached the Bronze Bomber. Sorry that I missed your call, but if you leave your name and your number, the brief message, I'll be sure to get that with you. Until then, have a blessed day.
Yes, I believe I've reached paid professional actor headquarters. Deontay Wilder, paid professional actor. Hey, listen, clown. Talking shit, huh? You remember how you ducked me in 2012 and I beat Derek the Giant? Derek the Giant would knock you the fuck out, you son of a bitch. Let me ask you something. If you're such a good fighter, why did you stage that fake match with Malik Scott, you piece of shit? If I hit you with my power, you spit your gum shield out and you spit every single tooth out, motherfucker. You're a fucking bum. Let's meet up right now. Come to LA, I'm the champion. You're a fucking bum. You're a joke.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it. Keep it on the mat.
Get up. I'm gonna get mad. You ain't gonna mess with nobody else.
All right, man. All right.
Get up.
He's done. He's done.
Nah, get up. You about to make me mad now. Get up. Get up. Get up. You about to get up. Get up.
Basically, Klitschko, you know, like, he punches, he throws lots of punches, but he does this in controlled situations. He's a calculated kinesiologist. Wilder, like, Klitschko got scared by and confused by Fury's unorthodox style. Not just switching stances, he was also the only guy taller than him in years. Wilder ain't gonna get worried like that. When Wilder wants to throw, he gonna throw. If it looks ugly, he don't care. Can you imagine Mike Tyson, but with the size of Klitschko, going crazy at you? That's like fucking Wilder. He's not as good of a boxer as either of those guys. But he's still a good boxer, and he can hit fucking hard. He can take punches. He's never been down. When me and my 5-year-old nephew was watching this live, he turned to me and asked, "Was he dead?" Simpsons, man. No, he's already dead. Wait, the way he stood there at 25 seconds, like we were just talking about. Probably the most intimidating shit I've seen in a boxing ring. He stared into his shoulder and rocked him to sleep. I remember watching that. My roommate was like, "That guy is scary." Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a boxer do that, ever. Once he landed that right, DW knew it was, Darkwing Duck knew it was over. Darkwing Duck, of course. Apparently Stiverne did, and to his credit, he tried to keep going, but Wilder knew it was just a formality after that. Impressive. Big grade 10 words. Nice. Nice word. Here's more. diligent. Good coloring. That dude stood there like that final boss you meet in a video game. This is funny. These comments are great. Where's my guy? Here, I'll like it there. I don't have time to comment. Ragnaroking Stiverne. Okay, we gotta go. Tyson Fury 6'9", Deontay Wilder 6'7". I've always kind of wondered about that. We've got some footage here. I'm pretty sure Tyson Fury is actually about 6'7", 7.5, maybe 8. It's always tough to say. There's no way he's 9 though. Where's David Price? I wish we could get David Price next to Fury because I think he's a legit 6'8". Russian Giant was 7 feet. That's a Nikolai Valley Village, of course. The Russian Valley Village, where things are cheaper and more likely to not be good if you drink them. If we can run a clip of the Sochi water system from 2014. Don't drink the water. Don't drink the water. Yowzers. And I remember Derek Chisora, who just beat Carlos Takam. That was a great fight, first of all, Chisora versus Takam. Why are we talking about this? Well, Chisora actually was an undefeated fighter that fought Tyson Fury back in 2010, 2 years after Tyson Fury's emergence from the 2008 Olympics. Not, because he didn't make it, because David Price somehow did. And because they didn't like Tyson Fury's Irish heritage. You know how the racism runs with the traveler community and whatnot. Yeah, he's a traveler. He's one of those gypsy people. I'm actually part Romanian gypsy, so I have like either some kind of relation to him in a good way, or yeah, we need to fight. Chisora loses the fight to Fury. Fury continues to take his time evolving. Chisora somehow, after losing that fight in 2010, 2 years later is now fighting Vitaly Klitschko.
Und er wartet auf Wladimir und dann passiert das. Er spuckt ihn einfach ins Gesicht. Da setzt er noch einen drauf auf die...
That fight, one of his arms was, he pulled a shoulder muscle or dislocated some kind of shoulder. It was like the Mel Gibson injury. Do we got the clip of that?
Don't try this at home, boys and girls.
Oh, goddamn, man, does that hurt?
Yeah, it does. But not as much as when I put it back in.
Yikes, don't ever try that at home, kids. Mel Gibson really did that. Mel Gibson is fucking crazy. South Park? Uh-huh. So, Vitaly Klitschko beat Chisora. Chisora's back. He loses, he wins, he loses, who cares? But then he fights this guy named Carlos Takam. Anthony Joshua couldn't get him out of there. I mean, they stopped the fight after the referee gave him a fucking headlock, and then Joshua punched him at the same time. It was bullshit. It was such a gangbang. I got the video on that. Watch that video. Fuck, no one watches my goddamn videos. So Fury fights Chisora again in 2014, fighting him almost exclusively southpaw. This is a guy that knocks out Takam just a few months ago after Takam is just fucking throwing at him. Chisora's landing a lot of good punches too, but Takam's like way more punches landed. Boom, all of a sudden, jab, feint jab to the body, boom, over the top, right, boom. It was pretty much over anyway. This guy, Chisora's deadly. Tyson Fury knocked that guy out. Oh, Tyson Fury's been knocked down before by Nevin Pajkic. Who? What? And Steve Cunningham. First of all, Steve Cunningham's a good fighter. He's been knocked down lots of times, gone back up. He fought in the cruiserweight against... Oh, what was that guy's name? Hernandez? Oh, fuck, those were good fights. I think I got it right. I can't remember. Those were good fights.
The land of chocolate.
Well, this is so good. Steve Cunningham beat Marco Huck, though, and Marco Huck had previously almost beat Alexander Povetkin. Majority decision. One judge had it a draw, other two a Povetkin win. It was close, though. Marco Huck actually fought Steve Cunningham and was winning that fight, and then Cunningham came out at the end and knocked him out. This is the guy that knocked down Fury. See, Tyson Fury. Depression. Tyson Fury's gone through depression. I think I've gone through depression a bit. It's pretty bad. I'm more of an anxiety kind of guy, though. It's different. People don't like, yeah, I went through anxiety. You're like, okay, yeah. Depression, like, whoa, tell me more. Depression, you were sad? You were sad? You wanted to end it all? It's like, I'm anxiety. I don't want to end it all. Please, God, no, I'm the opposite. I really love life. It's like, yeah, enough, buddy. We want to talk to the guys who were sad. No offense, I like fear and everything. That is a harsh issue, but anxiety needs more. They're connected, right? They're cousins.
I beat Klitschko, trained all of my life to do it, and when I got there, it was like, is that it?
We're gonna go and get drunk and get. And you will enjoy.
And that's how you make money, baby. That's how you make money.
You gotta promote yourself, man.
Of course you are. Come on, let's get some drinks.
Tyson Fury, who shook up the heavyweight division when he upset Vladimir Klitschko.
I meant nothing.
He ain't no
And it was like,
champ.
what is that spiraled out of control? I didn't care. I didn't want to live. I'd lost the passion to live.
Can we get 2 drinks?
I was going out to try and kill myself with drink.
Do you want Grey Goose Orange? Sure. 2 of them.
Derek Washington. Is it Derek Washington? I know I am. Gerald Washington, sorry. Gerald Washington fought Wilder about 1.5 years ago. He was a Seattle Seahawk, actually.
And this is exactly what Gerald Washington wants. The pace and the timing. Oh, big right hand, and down goes Washington. There's that big shot that he was looking for. This is a bad spot. And a big right hand followed by a left hook. And this one, and look at Wilder, he's pouring it on. The left hook, and this one is over. Deontay Wilder.
My theories don't speak for everything, but I bet on Fury. Thank you, subscribe.
Right there. For him to... He's landing. This is where...
Zeit für WhatsApp auf die Aktion von Vladimir Klitschko.
Like being so tall.
Let's see how that turned out for him. Chisora with a huge run and down, but he missed. Good work to the body there from Fury.
Drink the water, Samuel. Drink it. All right.
Why did you stage that fake match with Malik Scott?
The middle coming up the middle, and eventually he's going to come around the side.
Wilder, Malik Scott didn't come here to fall down, so
he's
clearly
only been down once in his career prior.
And I think the temple shot to the left head may have had an impact and may have been an equal.
Left hand shown by Wilder. There's a right hand, drives Lakovic into the ropes. Down he goes. And it's over. Just like that. Hello. Goodbye. They're telling Lakovic to stay down. He wants to get out of here.
The alphabet soup known as the Heavyweight Boxing Championship Association. Fuck, I can't remember the term for it. Idiots!